YouTube, what do you do? It's your boy Sia. How are we feeling today? We lost to Cape Town Spurs yesterday. I'm not feeling well. No MTN 8 for the season. Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Today we'll be doing season ratings for the players and the team. I'm telling you now, there won't be any player in the excellence here. Let's get right into it. Beginning goalkeepers, Peterson. He needs to leave. Get out of my club, man. Get out of my club. Disrespecting a coach in front of the whole world in a sort of derby. Disrespectful as hell. Cost us points during the Nseki era. Cost us the MTN 8 trophy probably against Sundowns. He needs to leave. Not good enough. Disrespectful. Apparently he's a toxic player in the dressing room, so he needs to leave. Bruce Bruma. I think it's an average season for him. Decent goalkeeper. I like the guy. 19 games, 19 goals conceded, 8 clean sheets. It's good enough, I guess, guys. It's good enough. So I'd keep him for next season. Average season. Kune, I'd say below average season. Off the pitch incidents. He only played 6 games, so I don't know. Below average season. I'd have him here next season because of the what's this, for the experience to give Abu Vuma and upcoming goalkeepers that guidance. Okay, on to defenders now. Ditlokwe, he's the best centre back in the team in my opinion. He's the best centre back, but I give him a good season. But we finished number 10, so I'd say it was an average season for him. But he's definitely a player for the future. He's the captain of Botswana. There's leadership there, there's strength. He hasn't done anything wrong in my opinion. So Ditlokwe, and he's injury prone, so I'm not sure. But for next season and the next 5 years, he's very vital to what we have to do to improve the team. Msimango, I'd say average also. He's very consistent. He never gets injured. He's in the mix for the squad. He's in the provisional squad for Bafana Bafana. So there's something right that he's doing. So I give him an average season. Sorry guys. Njabulong Ngobo, no game time. I haven't seen much. Why did he do to the best defender in South Africa 2 years ago? I don't know what Chiefs is doing to this guy. I'd say below average. I'd say below average. Umashiane, I'd give him a horrible season. Unfortunately, one of my favorite players from MDC, but I guess he's not proving on the pitch. He's proving why he's not getting in the team when he's playing. So I hope he improves or goes out on a loan to see what happens for him. Uhlanzi, I give him a below average season. I mean, an average season, I guess, because he's the consistent left back. We know what you get from Uhlanzi. Doesn't have pace, doesn't track back when he goes forward. I think it's a matter of age, but you know what you get from Uhlanzi. That's what I like about him. So I'd say he had an average season. Fosla, I'd say average also. No, I'm lying. I'd say below average. I'd say below average. You finished number 10, guys. I need to stop being lenient on these players. I'd say below average. He's a good player. But game time again, it means something is wrong that he's doing in training. Solomon's below average. Game time, he wasn't getting picked under Unseki. He's not getting picked under Calvin Johnson. Something is wrong. We all like Solomon's because he's fast and direct, but something is wrong. So I give him below average season. Midfielders. Before I do midfielders, I won't do some kid of Zwane because you know what's happening. People are unpicking him. So how can you rate this guy when he's not even playing? I feel sorry for some kid of Zwane. Mtetwa, I give him a below average season. He's the only CDM that we have. I think that's why he's been below average. He's a shadow of himself from what you saw at Stellenbosch. I think it's because he's comfy. We don't have a CDM. He knows that he's the only CDM, so he will get game time. So buy a CDM to challenge Mtetwa. Yusuf Mount, 28 games and 3 assists. He makes us play. When Mount plays well, we play well, and when we play bad, the team plays bad. He's the best player in the team in my opinion, my favorite player. But we finished number 10 and he makes us play. So that means he had a below average season for me. Usitebe found some form towards the end of the season, found some game time, but I'd say below average. He needs to be sold, but I enjoyed him. I enjoyed him like the past 10 games that he's been playing for the team. Castillo, 27 games, 3 goals and 1 assist. And he played all through the Nseki era, but I'd say he had a below average season. He doesn't do anything besides hitting for me, guys. What does he do? He's not a technical player. I'm sorry. It's just because he's from South America doesn't mean we have to worship him like he's a god. Below average season for me. Mdanzane, I'd say horrible season. I don't know. The injuries are too much, and he doesn't look interested when he's on the pitch. One of my favorite players. I was excited when he bought him from Cape Town City, but he needs to improve his game next season. Danzani, He was supposed to be the understudy of Tembazwane before Masangwawi got formed for Paris. That's how good this guy was. He was in the squad um, for those friendlies at the beginning of the season. Who's next? Nkosipile Ngobo. Injuries. 13 games, 1 assist. At the beginning of the season, he was below average. Below average. He's 24 now, guys. He's not a youngster. We need to be harsh with these players now. He's not a youngster anymore. He's in his prime. 24. He's approaching his prime. Mfundo Vilagazi, I'd say good. I'd say good. I'd say good. Uh, there's more to show from this kid. He's a good player and he's a youngster. He's a youngster. He's one for the future, my favorite. One of my favorite players, OB. Okay, guys, let's do attackers. This should be interesting. Dolly, horrible season, injury prone, on big money, needs to go. 1 assist, 7 games, and 1 million per month needs to go. Modi, good season, player of the season for me. 4 goals, 4 assists. He's got the most goals and assists for us in the DSTV Premiership. He's our top goal scorer and our top assister in the DSTV Premiership. What a player! He's 30 now, so but he's still one of the best players we've in the team. Very consistent, never injured. One of my favorite players. Well done, Modi, for a good season. Dupree, 6 goals in total and 2 or 4 assists. I'm not sure. I'd say below average. Below average because he can score 15 goals. He should be up there with the Shaulides and the Ribeiros and the Mabasas of this world. Needs to do better, Dupree. It's because we trust you. We know you can do better than what you're doing this season. Potane below average. Seemed good. Injuries again. The team doctors have to be questioned, but these bodybuilders in the team needs to be questioned. Mdusha, a good season. Youngster again. He's getting some game time towards the end of the season. That's what I like about Johnson. He gave him some game time. So, yeah, good season for Mdusha Walala. Gonzalez, horrible season, needs to be sold. I don't know why we sold the Black Cat last season. Caleb Bemimiana, if that's how you pronounce it. Needs to be sold, Gonzalez, not good enough. Lazy scouting from Chiefs, just because he's from South America doesn't mean he's a star. Chivaviro is below average. Game time again, but we have to be harsh with these players. It wasn't an average season, it was a below average season for Chiefs. And Uranga, he emphasizes that that we had an average season as Chiefs. Needs to do better next season, but I like his presence up front. Who's next? Saile, below average, makes something happen. My favorite winger, but he's like Sekota. Like he causes problems for defenders, but there's no end product to Saile's game. It's below average season. Who's this? Duba, good season, youngster again. I'm not harsh on these youngsters, guys. They do play better. What a goal against Golden Arrows for Duba. I think good season for him. The coaches, Nseki, I give him a horrible rating. Deserve to go. Guys, what's his CV, guys? What's his CV? How did he get the Bafana Bafana squad? How did he get the Chiefs job? Questionable decisions from the board. Questionable decisions. Calvin Johnson, horrible season also. He's a good guy. He gets disrespected by these players a lot. Peterson in the derby. I still haven't forgiven Peterson for what he did in the derby to Calvin Johnson. Feel sorry for Calvin Johnson. It's a horrible situation to be in, Kaizer Chiefs. A horrible situation. Kaizer Chiefs as a collective, number 10 in the league. One of the worst positions we finished in the Faisal era, if not the worst. We won nine games in the league, drew 9 and lost 12. That's horrific. We got knocked out in the first round in the Nedbank Cup by NFD team or ABC Mutsipe team. We got knocked out in the Carling knockout first round by Amazulu. And then we made it to the semis of MTN 8 against Sundowns, which was a tight game. And then your keeper Peterson cost us the games in both legs. 9 wins, 9 draws, and 12 defeats. That says it all, guys. I don't know what to do for next season, guys. Maybe new signings will fix it. But I think we should just change the entire management. But it's a family business. What can you do? Thank you. Okay, guys, here's my opinion. As you can see, most of our players didn't perform this season. None of them had an excellent season. None of our signings performed except Modi. The good players were the youngsters. I think it just goes to show, guys, signing 5 to 10 players every season doesn't work. Paying big money, paying 1 million a month for players who are injured, players from Europe who aren't good enough, doesn't mean don't copy Sundowns and buying players from South America and Europe. Be your own team. Start these youngsters. We can build a team around these youngsters. Sell players, and MDC has talent, guys. MDC has talent. We can do something with MDC players. And in regards to the manager, don't bring a Pizzo or a European coach. There's a saying in Europe: get the guy before the guy. Get the guy before the guy. The guy who can stabilize the situation at Chiefs. Do you think Pep Guardiola would go to a Leeds United or Man United or a Chelsea, teams which are struggling? No, Pep Guardiola goes to teams which are ready to go, a well-oiled machine. So I don't think Pito can start a club from scratch. Also, Hulani himself, he went to Chepa and Pirates, he didn't do well. But when he went to Sundowns, a well-oiled machine, he was ready to go. So I think get Adolfson to stabilize the club for one season, and then we can start looking at coaches. Because it's going to take a long time to fix the issues at Kaizer Chiefs. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.